Lester William Paulsbus, or better known as Les Paul, was born on June 9, 1915, to George and Evelyn Paulsbus. He was born near Milwaukee in Waukesha, Wisconsin. No matter where you're from in the world, chances are that you've heard of Les Paul, or at least the famous Gibson Les Paul guitar, which is one of Les's most notable contributions, yet only one of many. At 8 years old, Les began playing the harmonica. A short time later, he learned to play the guitar. During this time, he invented a neck-worn harmonica holder which allowed him to play the harmonica and the guitar at the same time. The device is still being made today using Les's design. By age 13, Les was performing as a guitarist, harmonica player, and country music singer. By age 17, Les was playing with Rube Tronson's Texas Cowboys, and a short time later he played with Wolverton's radio band in St. Louis, Missouri on KMOX radio station. In 1934, Les moved to Chicago, where he continued to perform on radio. He released 2 records in 1936. One was accredited to Rhubarb Red, and the other was an accompaniment for Georgia White. During this time, Les began playing jazz and adopted his stage name, Les Paul. In the late 1930s, Les didn't like the sound quality of the available acoustic electric guitars, so he began working on designs of a solid body guitar. Les created several versions of what he called the log, which was basically a piece of common 4x4 lumber with the bridge, guitar neck, and pickup attached. Les approached the Gibson Guitar Company with his idea of a solid body electric guitar, but they showed little interest until Fender began marketing the Esquire and Telecaster guitars. Gibson designed a guitar using Les's ideas in the early 1950s and gave it to him to try out. He was impressed and signed a contract for what became the Gibson Les Paul guitar. Les also agreed to never be seen in public playing or photographed with any guitar other than a Gibson. Les is also considered the inventor and father of multi-track recording, and is credited with the invention of several effects that are used to modify sounds during recordings, all of which are still used today. He began experimenting with multi-track recording and various effects sometime during the late 1940s, and he continued to work on his inventions throughout the rest of his life. Although the technology has changed many times since its inception, Les's original idea of recording track by track is still the basis for all major recording studios and is used in radio and TV broadcasting stations. Les was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988 and was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2005. And in 2006 he was inducted into the National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame and was named an honorary member of the Audio Engineering Society. Les Paul died on August 12, 2009, of complications from pneumonia at White Plains Hospital in White Plains, New York. He was survived by his 4 children and his companion, Arlene Palmer. He was an inspirational musician, inventor, and innovator, and he will never be forgotten.